Picture this, a world where technology knows your face better than you do. Is it a boon or bane? Emerging technologies are sculpting the landscape of our daily lives. They're not just gadgets and gizmos anymore. They're the invisible hands guiding our interactions, our movements, our identities. Facial recognition and biometrics are two such technologies, sweeping across sectors from security to social media. Facial recognition, the software that can identify or verify a person by comparing and analyzing patterns based on the person's facial contours. Biometrics, the science of analyzing human physical and behavioral characteristics. These technologies are becoming as ubiquitous as the air we breathe. But as we become increasingly intertwined with these systems, we must pause to consider the ethical implications. Are we surrendering our privacy at the altar of technological advancement? What does it mean for our identity, our freedom, our very sense of self? As we further delve into this topic, remember, is privacy a trade-off for technology? China, a global tech giant, employs facial recognition on a massive scale, but at what cost? Let's dive into the East, where the dragon roars with technology. In the vast expanse of China, facial recognition is not an emerging trend, but a way of life. It's woven into the fabric of society, used in policing, public convenience, and even in schools. But as the technology advances, so does the ethical quandary it presents. On one hand, facial recognition aids in maintaining law and order. It's a tool that allows law enforcement to identify and apprehend criminals swiftly, and it's used to keep tabs on public behavior, promoting safety and security. It's even used to pay for a cup of tea in some places, bringing a new level of convenience to everyday life. But on the other hand, there's a darker side to this coin. While the technology can be a boon, it also raises serious privacy concerns. Every step, every action, every face in the crowd is potentially being watched, recorded, analyzed. It's a surveillance state, where privacy is traded for convenience and security. The question that arises then is whether the trade-off is worth it. Are we ready to give up our right to anonymity, to move undiscovered in a crowd, for the sake of convenience and security? Are we comfortable living in a world where our faces are our IDs, always being watched, always being recognized? So, is this an Orwellian nightmare unfolding, or just a new norm in a tech-driven world? Let's fly to India, where biometrics have been woven into the fabric of society through Aadhaar. Is it a blessing or a curse? Aadhaar, meaning foundation in English, is a unique identification system that the Indian government has implemented. This system assigns a 12-digit number to each citizen, but it's not just any number. It's a number that's tied to a wealth of biometric data, including fingerprints and iris scans. Aadhaar has been praised for its ability to streamline bureaucracy. It's a single, unified system that cuts through the red tape, making transactions smoother and more efficient. It's also been instrumental in ensuring that welfare benefits reach the right people directly, eliminating the middlemen who may siphon off resources. But like any powerful tool, Aadhaar isn't without its potential pitfalls. Among the primary concerns is data security. With over 1 billion people's sensitive information stored in a single database, the system is a potential goldmine for hackers. And then there's the question of how this information could be misused. Could it be used to track individuals, infringing on their privacy? Could it be leveraged for political gain or to suppress dissent? These are serious questions that demand serious consideration. The Indian government and its citizens are navigating these waters even as we speak, balancing the benefits of efficiency with the risks of potential abuse. In the quest for efficiency, are we compromising our own security? So here we stand at the intersection of technology and ethics. Which way do we go? The paths are varied, and each carries its own set of challenges. On one hand, we have the undeniable benefits of facial recognition and biometrics. These technologies can streamline security, enhance accessibility, and even save lives. But on the flip side, we've seen how they can be misused, with China's surveillance state and India's Aadhaar system serving as sobering case studies. They remind us of the potential abuses, the risks of personal privacy invasion, and the possibility of creating an environment of constant surveillance. Hence, it becomes imperative that we tread this path with a balanced approach, a middle ground where we can leverage the advantages of these technologies without trampling on individual privacy. This is the tightrope we must walk, delicately balancing the scales of technological progress and ethical responsibility. The question remains, can we embrace technology without letting it invade our lives?